I want you to listen to me. You can do this. I know you're doubting yourself a lot, asking if you're even worth it, if you have enough strength for all of it, asking if your dream is something completely out of reach, especially if you have people in your life that don't believe in you or discourage you from everything. But let me tell you something. There is absolutely nothing out of reach. If you have a dream, just chase it. Do whatever it takes to achieve it. I know it might sound better said than done, but it is possible. Trust me. Don't ever tell yourself that you can't do something. And don't ever listen to those people who tell you you can't do something. Those people likely never did anything in their life themselves, and they just want to bring you down because they're more comfortable that way. Those people don't want you to succeed because they would feel worse about themselves. So ignore those people. Do what you want to do and follow your passions. You can definitely be somebody. You have the power to do that. Just trust me, okay? But first, you have to believe in yourself too. Look, your brain is such a powerful tool. If you feed it with negative thoughts, it will help you drown in them. So don't beat yourself up with these thoughts anymore, okay? Please, please. I know you may think that's stupid, but no. It actually is facts. The brain constantly changes its shape, and your experiences form it all the time. If you think negative about yourself or the world or anything else all the time, your brain will sort of adapt to your routine and help you think even worse than you did before. But guess what? What do you think happens if you start thinking positively? And believe me, it's not a fantasy. It's not a joke or a lie. Of course, you can't just dream and think positively. I mean, you have to put work in as well. Nothing will happen if you just sit at home, drown in your thoughts 24/7. That's just life. But think about all of those famous stars and whatnot. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them went through some of the worst experiences themselves. And it's not luck that got them famous and successful. It was their confidence in themselves and the work that they put in. They woke up and said, "Fuck this. I'm out of this mess and I'm chasing my dreams." They went out there and at least tried. You can too. Yes, you can at least try. Just try and make a change. And most importantly, don't ever give up. If you lose, you lose. Losses are they're a part of life. And they help us learn. Don't ever be scared to lose. Just try and learn from your losses and try to avoid them the next time. Losses are important. I think, actually, losses is probably more important than a lot of people think. Just slowly, step by step, give yourself time. And don't expect for big things to happen in the first month or so, but it's like with working out. People expect to lose weight or gain muscle almost as soon as they start. And then they tend to give up after not seeing the results they wanted. But that's silly. Everything takes time. That's why you should start today. Don't postpone this for tomorrow and then tomorrow postpone it for next week and so on and so on. But you won't do that anyway. Forget about your doubts today. Get rid of the bad thoughts today. And I know that's not the easiest thing to do, but within time, you will learn to feel good about yourself. Trust me. Every human brain is being trained on a daily basis. You have the power to change your thinking, your mental health, and it'll affect even in your life. And once again, this is not some bullshit, believe me. I know how those type of statements and things sound to a person that is like really going through it. It sounds so... I mean, I've even had some sad days or struggles or depressions and I've had some dark thoughts too. And I know it sounds like a bunch of stupid talk for the kids, but that's until you try it though. And that's what I want you to do today. I want you to try and think positive. It's not as hard as you think, really. Also, nobody's perfect. Just keep that in mind. You don't have to be either. You can make mistakes. And you can lose. It's perfectly okay. I actually think I remember someone telling the story of growing up where not only their achievements were celebrated, but I think either their mom or their dad would actually get so excited and celebrate their losses too. Like every time they came home and they said they failed at something, the father, or I can't remember, it could be the mom, but they would get so happy and excited and proud of their child and celebrate the failure, but not in a sense of being like, you have to destroy everything and you have to burn the world down or whatever. But it's just the fact that you failed means that you tried. And that's sometimes the most bravest thing that you can do. So, please give yourself a chance. Chase your dreams and don't let anyone tell you that you can't. Okay? And one more thing. When those bad thoughts do hit you, just try and do something else. Listen to music, play a game, or anything. Don't spend your time just letting those thoughts kill your whole vibe for that day. It's unhealthy and it's unnecessary because it's not helping you be amazing. I hope you do take the time and just try one of the things I told you today. I promise you, nothing ever is lost. If I got myself out of the hole I've been in, then you can too. You have got this. I know you have.